Have you ever just been having a terrible day where it seemed like everything was going wrong, nothing was working out for you, and then you play one song, your entire mood shifted, everything was falling into place, things were okay again? That's because you've already been harnessing the power of music to raise your vibration, and I'm going to be teaching you how to do that today in more detail, as well as learning how to manifest using music, which is one of my favorite ways to manifest by far. It's so effortless. You don't really have to set aside time. You can do it while you're driving. You can do it in your house. You can always listen to music. Even with people, you can listen to music and do the things that I'm going to talk about. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. I think you'll find that I'm pretty unique when it comes to YouTubers talking about these topics. I don't claim to know everything, but I'm just here if you need someone to relate to. So let's get into it. So we can start off by realizing that everything in this world is music. We're all vibrating at a certain frequency, but there's really examples of music all throughout nature. The sound of water, hitting the shore, the sound of birds chirping, trees moving, rain falling. All of these are sounds that are emitting a certain frequency. And when you think about a guitar, right, like someone playing a guitar, how do you hear the sound of the guitar? Because of the vibration of the strings. And if you want to raise your vibration, you need to change your state of being. An immediate way that you can change your state of being is to listen to a song that puts you in a high vibrational state. And we can talk about how most music now is at like 440 hertz, and 432 hertz is a lot better for us, and so are a lot of other frequencies that I've also heard of, like 5 something. I mean, there's so many. 369 is like a really good frequency for manifestation, and you can use different types of like meditative type frequencies that are all at these different hertz on YouTube. But for me personally, I can get into a high vibrational state just from a normal song at 440 hertz on my Apple Music. Like, yes, I do understand that other stuff, but I'm not saying everybody, just know yourself, and know yourself. But I can handle it, and I can listen to sad songs. I can blast some depressing Juice WRLD songs and be in a very high vibration from listening to that song, or be very motivated by some songs that might not necessarily be at the highest vibration in terms of most people's perception. But again, know yourself. Know what kind of music that you can listen to when you want to be in a high vibration. It's different for everyone. I also listen to rock, even country. I mean, obviously I'm from the South, so it's different for me, like I get that a lot of people hate country music, but really any type of music that you enjoy, that motivates you, a song that inspires you, use that to raise your vibration when you're feeling down. And you can rap to it, you can sing, you can dance to it. There's so many different ways to it really does change your state, because when you're singing, when you're letting all of this out, like even when it's an emotional, depressing song, like you're letting out all of the bottled up emotions that you've had, you're relating to the artist on that deeper level. It can really help you heal your pain in some way sometimes, because you know that someone else is going through it. Same reason I started this channel, so other people would know there's someone else going through these things. And to pick up off of, or piggyback off of what I said about connecting with the artist, this is another thing that can change your state, is listening to, you can like pick up on the artist vibration in a way, and where they were when they made that album or that song. So I like to listen to like old J. Cole mixtapes, like the Come Up, the Warm Up, Friday Night Lights. Like most people don't even know about these. A lot of real J. Cole fans do, but like any old rappers, like, or just like popular rappers now, like listen to their old music when they were first coming up, when no one knew them. Because I'm first coming up on YouTube right now, trying to get in that state of like, motivate, like it motivates me, the grind, it motivates me. Like, I'm not saying the grind in a bad way, like enjoy the process, but also know yourself. Like some people could listen to a heartbreaking song and now they're in a depressed mood for the rest of the day. For me, that's not the case. So just know yourself first and foremost, as that basically goes for everything. And of course, you can raise your vibration using the simple frequencies that you meditate to, because that is still music. The sounds from nature, that's still music. I'm just saying using specific songs is another way that you can really harness the power of vibration. So once you've got your favorite song on, now you're going to use that feeling inside, use that high vibrational feeling, and put that energy into a manifestation by visualizing things that you want. While the song is playing, you can see your dream life. You can see yourself painting. You can see yourself singing. You can see yourself scoring the winning goal. You can do whatever that you want, whatever you put your mind to, you can visualize and make come into your reality if you believe that it is possible and you believe that you have it. So when I started making YouTube videos, I genuinely believed that I could, make it happen. And I would drive in my car, listen to music, and visualize myself making the videos. Even like just get inspiration from the music to raise my vibration as well. Like before most videos that I make, I'll drive around in my car and almost like a pre-game drive to get myself hyped up, whatever type of music it is that day. Just really sets the mood for me and gets me motivated, passionate about what I'm going to talk about. And it's really one of the easiest ways to raise your vibration. Like, you love listening to music, just start to use it to manifest as well. Like, not only raise your vibration, but use it to manifest, use it to visualize. You can even close your eyes while listening to a specific song if you want to. But I like to imagine myself on the beach, like terms of like, what I envision my dream life to be, like just chilling on vacation, make a video like while I'm on vacation, just hanging out, like enjoying myself while listening to this particular song. Actually, it seems pretty easy to actually get things to manifest like that, because a lot of the songs that I've listened to while doing that, I'll have another moment where that thing comes true and I am listening to that song and I'm like, wow, it's like you're aligning with that vibration in two different areas of your life. And when you're listening to that song the first time, it's almost as if you can almost connect to your future self who is listening to that song as a different version of you. Like when you listen to a song now that you used to listen to a few years ago and you get like a nostalgic feeling. It's weird. It's weird. Music really can connect you to a lot of memories as well. I have so many memories attached to music that make me feel motivated in a way, because some songs that I listened to when I first started this channel and I was really depressed, down, I listen to those songs now in a new light almost. It's where it just makes me feel happy that I've made it out of actually feeling that way that the song says, and not letting it take me back down to that state, but using it as motivation to see, like, look how far I've come. But using any song that you want to manifest is so easy. All it takes is a little bit of imagination and visualization. I can't really walk you through step by step anything to do. It's more so just visualize and imagine how it would feel to have that thing, and it just makes generating that feeling easier. That's the whole purpose, really. It makes you feel like you've already got it just because you're in a great state, because you love this song. You're not forcing yourself to say, oh, I have money, I have fame, I have everything I want. Like, I'm not saying I want fame and money only. I'm just saying you can't force yourself to have these external things and then feel it. You've got to find something to easily generate that feeling and then say, oh, it's because I've got these things. Hey, go into a little daydream. Look at your beautiful life. You do that enough every day. Every time you listen to music when you are driving to work, every time you listen to music when you're doing anything, keep visualizing yourself doing what you love, living the best life you possibly can, and then it's going to keep transitioning into your life. I promise that it actually will come into your life. You just got to believe, though. You can't have someone else tell you it's going to happen. You can't just say you want it. You've got to be it, because the universe gives you what you're being in that present moment. It doesn't just give you anything. You can't just say you want it. You've got to show the universe that you're being that, not that you want that, because it's going to keep giving you the experience of wanting it instead of having. These are some of my favorite lyrics from J. Cole. He says in his song Love Yours at the end, always gonna be a bigger house somewhere, but feel me, long as the people in that love you dearly. Always gonna be a whip that's better than the one you got. Always gonna be some clothes that's fresher than the ones you rock. Always gonna be a girl that's badder out there on the tours. But you ain't ever gonna be happy till you love yours. And the last line really stuck with me ever since I heard it the first time. In 2014, I was only 14 years old, but it's so true. You gotta realize what's important in life. You don't have to worry so much about all this external stuff. And in that song Love Yours, that's what J. Cole's saying throughout the whole song. He's talking to people who've had way worse circumstances than I've had in my life, but I'm just saying J. Cole can relate, because he was like, grew up in the hood, and he's like basically he's saying people from the hood, like, I don't judge you for looking at people that have got all this money and stuff and think, oh, it must be so easy. I would love to have a life like that. And J. Cole says, I think being broke was better a lot in that song. He says that because I feel like sometimes in a lot of his music, he feels like he got too high up in the industry, too caught up in all that stuff, and he can't remember his roots as well as he'd like to. He can't impact his community as well as he would like to. He can't connect with the people he used to know as well as he'd like to because of how big he's gotten. And there's a lot of other pain and things that people go through when they're at that level of fame that a lot of people don't really take into consideration. They just think, oh, it must be so nice. Just keep on this path, keep going, keep believing in yourself, and never lose sight of what really matters, no matter how much external success you get. Always stay true to your heart, stay true to your soul, and keep inspiring people. Keep doing what you love, no matter what anybody else thinks. Please subscribe, please like if you enjoy my content. Really helps me out. And make sure to watch another video if you want to keep hearing me rant.